Take Mills.
Yes, please. Yeah.
So it's been a bit wet from
Wet.
Newcastle to Lockerbie and
Cold and generally grim.
terrain varied.
Varied. Yes. Mainly up.
Maybe up. The only way is up. For you and me now.
There you go.
Thank you.
Mash and beans.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you.
Still, you're doing well. You're doing well.
Yeah.
There's been 2 riders in so far.
Is there?
One turned up about 8.
8 o'clock.
He's the guy who hadn't slept. He
Oh,
went
Peter
straight
Simon.
out. I see.
Peter's my first name.
I see.
Lots of people want to change it, right?
Well, especially Simon Peter is one of the disciples, isn't he?
That's right.
I see you got a rally record ace out there. I did my first PVP on one of them. Nice bikes.
Classic 1983.
I thought it was an 83, yeah. Yeah. The 82s, mine was the 82, so it had the 27s. That's a year later, so it's got 700s.
No, that came with 27s.
Did it?
I bought it so that I could put 700s on, get more clearance to get the big tyres on.
Oh, I see, so
I
those
got-
take to a long reach.
I got 38s.
Oh.
With big mud guns as well. I think my carbon bike is a little bit faster, but it's nice to ride, you know, it's quite nice just to spin along, it's comfy.
Originally they had like 27 1 1/4, so that's a 32, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really common, wasn't it, for lots of things.
Well, everything had that, yes.
Yeah, that's what that one had when I got it, yeah. The
Standard
old,
high pressures, basically.
Yeah.
So, have you been up this way before then?
I have been to the Lake District once,
Yeah.
but
So how did you find the North Pennines then? It's a
Yeah,
bit
that was
open and
hard.
bleak, isn't it? Well,
it looks, well, it was dark, a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard work though. The first stage of today's, loop,
Yeah.
really hard. That wiped me out then. So the next stage, around Kielder, I was going so slow.
I think it's hard to stand up and then stand up to Hexham, isn't it? They're both high, open, sort of big country, really, aren't they?
It's funny, sometimes you start a little climb, you think, oh yeah, I'll just get up this, and then you just keep on going and going, and you're doing it for 10, 20, 30 minutes. There's one today that was in Scotland. You turn right in Newcastleton.
Oh yeah.
And it started just, a hairpin. You thought, okay, not too bad. And it just kept going and going and going forever. But it was really nice up there. I haven't been to Scotland that much, so a little bit.
Of course, the A6 is pretty fast road back, isn't it? But
Yeah, that was good because I'd been so slow up to
Yeah.
that point. I was pleased to make up a bit of time.
I mean, opinion varies, doesn't it, as to whether every route ever in Audax has to be laney. But I think you have to have those big roads in just to get some average speed back up.
Yeah, it is nice just every now and then to have a bit of flattish road where you can just spin along, happily.
Not completely flat though, the A6 in many ways.
No, that's true. It reminded me of going into Monmouth.
Yeah.
Into Penrith, it keeps going up and down. And in my mind, Shap was the other side. I was thinking, oh, we're going to go up Shap soon and then come down.
Oh, well done. Anyway, I mean, that's show. Any particular motivation for just going through? Is it?
Just to see if I could.
Yeah, just see if you could, because you can.
I don't know. Just to see how far you can get, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's always the way, isn't it? I mean, opinion varies as to whether you ought to make these a series of 300k rides, or just ride the whole thing through as 1,000. Really.
I can see it, being nice doing either way.
Yeah.
Depends how you feel.
Yeah. Oh well. So this is your first 1,000, is it, or is it, you've done lots of these sort of things?
I haven't done a huge number of over 600s, but I did the. That's the one that starts in Southampton years ago. I can't remember now, but it was like 3 loops based near Southampton, and across the New Forest. That was nice.
Yeah.
It was funny. The instruction sheets for it was 12 sides long. It was all lanes. Constantly navigating, but it was still good.
Yeah.
I did PvP last year. That was really good. That was much better than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, so you haven't done it before?
No.
Oh yeah.
Like the route sounds, it looks a bit boring, really.
Yeah.
But,
Just the people.
Just the people, yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
everywhere. Just,
That's all. It's a people ride. The people on it as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
did you ride in a group or?
Yeah, a little bit. Towards the end, especially. Yeah, I think I definitely want to do that again.
Mind you, this time the finish was the most disappointing part of it. Although for fast riders, the finish is always disappointing anyway because there's nobody there.
What do you mean disappointing?
Well, we used to finish in a very, really big roundabout in the middle of town with people stood around cheering, and you could take a spin round twice if you felt like.
San Francisco!
And George.
If you felt like, but now it's just like narrow defile over the little mat, and that's it. I'm not impressed by it. It just doesn't look anything.
Yeah, I guess I just assumed that's how it had always been done.
No.
The people get tired, stood on the roundabout clapping for days.
No? Well, no, they do. They all turn up in the last 5 hours. So make a big show of it.
No.
Because everybody really likes the people who finish last. They're not that interested. They're interested in like the first 20, and then they're interested in like the end 300. Well, 500.